It's been 3 years since the old lady passed away, but her granddaughters kept her body hidden in the freezer just so they could keep collecting her pension. That way, they wouldn't have to work. To avoid suspicion, they stocked the freezer with groceries, piling them on top of grandma to make sure no one would notice. But one day, the Social Security office showed up unexpectedly to verify her status. Panicking, they hauled grandma out of the freezer only to realize she was frozen solid. There was no way to thaw her in time before the inspector arrived. And to make matters worse, he showed up early. Kathy had no choice but to answer the door. She tried to distract him with small talk while the others frantically staged the scene. When the man stepped inside, he found grandma sitting at the table, playing cards with her granddaughters. Sensing his suspicion, one of the women quickly pulled him into her room, flirting and pretending to be interested in him. Just when she thought the coast was clear, their dog suddenly burst in, startling the man so badly that he dragged her back inside to hide. Before they could recover, the power went out. While the woman fumbled for candles, the man opened the freezer just to check if the food had spoiled. Her heart nearly stopped, but luckily it was still packed with groceries. The secret was safe, for now. The next day, an old man claiming to be grandma's friend showed up. He said he hadn't seen her in ages and threatened to call the police if she didn't appear by 5 p.m. Then he drove off. Desperate, the woman disguised herself as grandma using heavy makeup. When the old man returned at 5, she played the part, though her nerves nearly gave her away. Thankfully, he bought it and left. But as soon as he was gone, the doorbell rang again. Assuming it was him, she yanked the door open, ready to snap, only to find the Social Security agent standing there. She slammed the door shut, scrambled to remove her disguise, and then pretended to be intimate with the man inside when he entered. After he left, the women realized keeping grandma in the freezer was too risky. They decided to move her somewhere safer, so they loaded her into the car and hit the road, but in their panic, they forgot about her in the back. Speeding down the highway, the wheelchair suddenly shot out of the vehicle, sending grandma rolling down the street. Her friend, still lurking nearby, saw the whole thing and chased after her. Meanwhile, the women were pulled over by the police only for the cops to find the backseat empty. Grandma's wheelchair finally crashed into the woods. The old man caught up, horrified to discover she was long dead, then dropped dead himself from a heart attack while calling for help. But when the women returned home, grandma was somehow back in her bed, lying peacefully as if nothing had happened. Just then, a hand clamped over the woman's mouth.